Alone in the motel at mile 53, I should have kept driving. The sign said, Motel, mile 53, vacancy. And against my better judgment, I pulled in. It was one of those places that looked abandoned even when it wasn't. One flickering neon letter. A front office that smelled like stale smoke. But it was late, and the rain was coming down hard. I was exhausted. The man behind the desk barely looked up. His skin looked waxy under the buzzing light. Without saying a word, he slid me a key. Room 6. I parked in front of the room. No other cars in sight. No lights in any windows. Just me, the storm, and that empty stretch of road. The door creaked when I opened it. The room smelled damp. The wallpaper peeled at the corners. But I locked the door, dropped my bag, and collapsed onto the bed. That's when I heard it, a soft knock on the wall behind the headboard. I froze, listened. Maybe it was pipes, I told myself. Old building noises. But then, another knock, slower this time, deliberate, coming from the other side of the wall. I tried to remember. Was there another room next to mine? Or was that the end of the building? I hadn't noticed. I didn't want to check. I didn't want to move. Then came the whisper, right at my ear. Inside the room, let me in. My heart was pounding so loud I could hear it in my ears. I didn't move, didn't even breathe. I stared at the door, praying that voice was in my head, that the storm or the exhaustion was playing tricks on me. But then, the doorknob rattled, not a soft jiggle, a violent shake, like someone was trying to rip the door open. I jumped up, grabbed my keys, and backed toward the window, ready to break it if I had to. I yelled out, "Who's there?" But the only answer was the knob, twisting, jerking, and then nothing. Dead silence. I waited. Seconds felt like hours. Then I heard it. Footsteps, but not outside, not in the hall. Above me, slow, dragging footsteps on the ceiling, as if someone was crawling over the room. That was it. I grabbed my bag, bolted out the door into the rain, didn't even bother checking out. I drove until sunrise, heart racing the entire way. The worst part, when I finally stopped at a gas station 2 towns over, I mentioned the motel. The guy behind the counter went pale. "There's no motel at mile 53, he said. Burned down 15 years ago. Lightning hit it. Killed everyone inside."